Have you ever come home after a long work day, absolutely drained, and then snapped at your child over something so minuscule, and then you feel awful after that, wondering why it is so hard to keep calm yourself? You see, I've been there too, but I've also learned some great strategies moving forward. So today, I'm going to share with you how I stopped yelling at my own child even on my busiest days. Why this happens, you may ask. When we are stressed out, our brain's thinking center, the prefrontal cortex, goes offline. So instead, our survival brain takes over, which makes yelling the quick, automatic response. Dr. Bruce Perry explains that when stress overwhelms the nervous system, we lose access to calm, reflective thinking. But with practice, we can create habits that soothe our brain and our body so that we could respond differently. I'm going to share with you now 3 tried and tested strategies that I've used in my household. Create a transition ritual. For me, this transition ritual happens right after work when I get home. I take a quick shower and then I meditate for 10 minutes. This reset lowers my stress level so that I'm not carrying the day's chaos into my parenting. You see, you don't need a full meditation. Maybe it's just 3 deep breaths in the car before picking your child up. That pause gives the brain space to respond calmly instead of reactively. Number 2, shift energy before the reunion. Before I pick my child up, I repeat a little mantra to myself. I get to do this. I'm really blessed. It changes my mindset from obligation to one of gratitude. At pickup, I also make sure to greet my child with a smile and a hug. That first few moments of reconnection really matters. Dr. Shefali Sabari reminds us in her book, The Conscious Parent, that children feel our energy far more than our words. So when we bring warmth, they feel safe, and we are also less likely to raise our voices later. Number 3, prioritize connections, not questions. You see, on the way home from school, instead of peppering my child with questions like, how was school? Who did you play with? Did you get scolded today? Any homework? Questions that he usually does not answer, I turn it into a mindful practice. We could balance on the curb or name things or animals that we could see. Even just sharing and enjoying that moment together. And I've noticed something. Often, he opens up later at his own pace, either at dinner time or before bedtime. You see, every child has their own rhythm. You just have to observe and find it. Just like what Dr. Tova Klein, author of How Toddlers Thrive, says. Children need space to process their day before they can share. When we connect without pressure, the relationship stays strong and yelling feels less necessary. So, if you've been caught in the yelling cycle, please know that you're not failing, you're just human. By building in small pauses, shifting your energy, and finding mindful ways to connect, you really can break that cycle. Try the strategies mentioned and come back here to comment below how they have worked in your household, because together we can raise kids who feel safe, loved, and respected, even on our busiest days. And because we're simply humans, on days that we do snap at our child, I would like to invite you to watch this next video on what to do after having yelled at your child. It's going to give you some good tips on how to restore your relationship as well as to protect your child's psyche. I'll see you there.